Well, hello everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Tetorboro. No, I'm sorry. We're going to Tetorboro. Welcome to Atlanta. Hey man, thanks Rob. I tried to freshen it up when I was thinking I might be moving. Fixie.
Maybe it's on the briefcase. Look on the...
Oh yeah, it's right here. Samsonite. I was way off. I knew it started with an S though.
Welcome to Samsonite Airport. Yeah. So yeah, Rob, when I thought I was maybe making the switch over to Stream Elements, I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll try to find some new tunes or something for the warm up there, for the intro, whatever. But Rob, good to see you. Hawker, what's going on, man? Good fixins. Nice to see you. Hello, everybody else. Anybody else who's here that I'm not seeing? What's up, everybody? All right. This is the flight for today, not the intro, but how about the info screen? Sorry about that. We are going to be, let's try this one more time. Plumber 2 departure out of Atlanta, Spartanburg Q22, Barry, I don't even know what FAK is, but the Jake 3 arrival into Tetorboro. I have made a bit of an audible. I was originally thinking I might fly the 737, but then I remembered it's Tetorboro. It's an FBO airport, man. Don't fly no stinking 7.2s in there. What was I thinking? So I'm not. I'm gonna fly the Phenom because I haven't flown the Phenom for a long time. So I've got everything loaded up here. Ooh, I'm having a little trouble with my Zoom. Stand by 1 second. I did have to do a quick configuration because I hadn't flown the Phenom with the new Alpha just yet. So sometimes for some reason here, I don't know if anybody else has this problem, the Zoom doesn't work. I've got a hat switch here assigned to that. So you have to go assign it to fast, and then you can come back out crazily enough and do just regular zoom out and regular zoom in. And anyway, it works. So yeah, I don't know why, but yeah. Brendall, hey man, nothing wrong with that. Yep. Yeah, it's a good one. Like I say, just been a while. So, and hoping the Phenom 100 comes. Yeah. Very, very cool airplane. No doubt about it. So we're loaded up. Flight plan sent. Static elements are removed. Or the doors are closed. We just need to see if we remember how to start this bad boy. I'll get the oxygen bottle pushed in here. We got to get the batteries on. Gens to auto. Leads can come to auto as well. Let's see. Hydro pumps on. Cycle the belt, or the belt and PEDs on. What else do we need? Probably turn the windshield heat on right now. Don't need any ice protection out of hot Atlanta right now. And ECS to both. Cabin temp. Yeah, we'll kind of pump it up just a little tiny bit here. Let's see. That should be auto and auto. There it is. Okay, all my stuff, the avionics is coming online here. Let's see. Okay, that's all good down there. We'll go ahead and go ignitions to auto. Actually, I think I need to go ignitions on. Sorry. Nope, ignition auto. We have been a minute. It has been a minute. Everything I think looks fine. It's funny because this is a pretty easy plane to jump into and fly, but when you don't have forgotten the flows a little bit, you just want to make sure you don't miss something. And yeah, I think all that's good. Pressurization and fuel, cross feed, all that good stuff. Okay, yep. Let me just look at my checklist here. Oxygen bottle is dispatch, batteries on, interior lights as required, electrical panel. I think we have our 27 volts here. If I'm not mistaken. Where are you, voltage? Gotta check the voltage, but I think we're gonna be okay. We've only let it run for just a momento. Yeah, let's get, we're going to get engine going though, just because we want to make sure that we're running off engine power, not battery power. So let's crank number 2, spin it up, coming alive. Yeah, that Phenom over in MSFS would be a nice addition, no doubt about it. You know, there is the working title um, citation that that CJ4 that's probably, well, I wouldn't say probably, it's the best bizjet over there right now, but there's a lack of bizjets to be sure. SFS. Okay, that looks good there. We'll go ahead and crank number 1 so we're burning fuel equally. Got Atlanta Approach and Atlanta Center online here, so we can give them a dingy here. Make sure everything looks good. And I believe it does. All right, let's come in here. Approach is 3525. And center is going to be 3290, 32975. Okay, that looks good there. That looks good there. I think that's work trying to get a hold of me here. That chill for a second. Okay, I don't know why that's saying not armed, because it is armed. Oh, that's ELT, emergency light. I'm sorry, emergency light is up here. Emergency light is armed. And yeah, we'll go ahead. I think we do actually have it's on. Nav light will come on. AutoJet is an independent effort. Yeah, that looks pretty cool also. Cirrus Jet is also. Oh, I didn't realize that the Cirrus Vision Jet is in beta. That's cool. Yeah, that's all. All would be very good choices, no doubt about it. Okay, let's do some testing here. Icing, nope, we don't. Fire protection. Lights are on. And okay, those are ready. Oh, Iris is looking at the PC24 also. Holy cow. Yeah, that would be a cool one. It's in limbo though. Oh, god darn. That's too bad. That is a cool jet. I like that. No doubt about that. Um, all right. I'm a little worried I'm not hearing anybody right now. So let's just make sure that my settings here in XPilot are still good. Yep, they are. But this is Atlanta Center or Atlanta Approach, so I should be hearing somebody. 3525. Yeah, that's what I've got set. Oh boy. Um, that's interesting. I would need a good beach jet. Yeah, JPC, that's his roots there. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. All right, information. I'm seeing information Gulf. And an altimeter. Let's see, what do we have here? Winds are 0 at 0 at 13, 10 statute miles clear, altimeter 3002, and it looks like they're using runway 8 and 9. For us, we're on the north side, so that would be runway 8 left, 8 right, actually. Yeah, 8 right. They may give us 8 left. We're up here on this north FBO. Put it in there. It doesn't really matter to us. It's all the same with our departure, but why am I not hearing anything? I'm talking. Yep, that's good there. Well, maybe nobody's talking to him yet. Oh, hey, hello. That is, what just happened there? Oh boy. Oh boy, what just happened there? Whoa, okay, hang on. Track IR is, being grumpy. Hold on. Centered. Okay. So let's try that again. That's better. Yeah, if you don't get your track IR sort of looking where you want it to go, it does that. So, Atlanta approach. Good afternoon. Phenom November 11816 with information Gulf IFR to Tetorboro. Showed I transmit, and it showed that I am receiving 35. Oh, gal, nope. 35,325. There we go. There's another Samsonite moment for you.
Altitude is 2,300, airframe 67.
Ironically, there, Rob, I was watching my video the other day where you had that problem originally, and I was listening to, I think it was Chandler that kind of helped you troubleshoot it, so I was ready. Approach hello, Phenom November 11816 with Gulf IFR Tetorboro. Ah, poop. I just stepped on somebody. I just stepped on somebody.
Get 227, turn around on Bravo, hold short runway 8 right at Delta. Roger, turn right on Bravo. We're going to have to come back to you because I've got zero lights on the front of this aircraft for some reason. Southwest 342 traffic holds in position at uniform cross runway 9 left, join Lima. 9 left, join Lima, Southwest 342. 1513, Atlanta approach, runway 8 left, turn 20 degrees right. 18 left. Was that for American 1513?
Might take me a minute to get out of here.
Runway 8 left, turn 20 degrees right. 8 left, 20 degrees right, American 1513. Southwest 2889, turn right heading 070, join the localizer, report the field. 070, we got the field, Southwest 2889. Southwest 2889, clear visual approach runway 9 right. Visual 9 right, Southwest 2889. Who is the Phenom calling?
11816 with Gulf IFR Tetorboro.
Number 11816, Atlanta approach, I don't have a flight plan for you.
Let me refile right here, 11816.
168 heavy, radar contact, altitude. Apologies, please repeat for 168 heavy. 168 heavy, I'm sorry, say again? Please repeat for 168 heavy. Okay, on 168 heavy, radar contact, altitude.
There we go. I don't know about this new web-based flight planning thing. It's a little, sometimes a little funky.
227 at Delta, cross runway 8 right, join Foxtrot. Roger, at Delta, cross runway 0 right and join Foxtrot. At 2627 heavy RNAV, the lightest, runway 9 left, at like 2, cleared for takeoff.
Have some good plane spotting while we watch, or while we wait though.
9 left, cleared for takeoff. Delta 2627 heavy. Bluebird 19 X-ray heavy, welcome to Atlanta at Delta, cross runway 8 right, join Foxtrot to the ramp. Cross 08 right at Delta and Foxtrot to the route, speedbird 198.
Atlanta approach,
maintain 3,000.
American 234, 15,000, descending via the Aussie 1 arrival.
310, descend and maintain 3,000. Descend and maintain 3,000, Delta 310. American 234, Atlanta approach, runway 8 left.
Runway 8 left, American 234.
France 67, contact Atlanta Center, 132.907. 132.907 for Air France 67, thank you. Post 2889, runway 9 right, clear to land. 9 right, clear to land, Southwest 2889. Phenom 11816, are you ready for your clearance?
Go ahead, 11816.
11816, clear to the Tetorboro Airport, Palmer 2 departure, Spartanburg transition that is filed, and squawk 0421.
Cleared as file, squawk 0421, Phenom 816.
Phenom 816, read that correct.
Give you call for taxi.
The 505 should have, let's see here.
All right.
Contact today, right, with Fox. The 505, runway 8 right.
Sorry for the one lone 777 departure there. We'll give you a call, 11816. All right, so here we go. Atlanta. We're going to go procedures, departure. It's the Plumber 2.
France 67, contact Atlanta Center, 132.907.
And again, I don't know which one of these we're going to get. We're just going to say,
2627 heavy, radar contact.
it says expect 8 right on our side here. So, oops. So we'll put that in there. It should make a big difference. Spartanburg. Okay, that's loaded.
132.907 for Delta. Apologies, KLM 168 heavy. Thanks for your service.
And from Spartanburg, we're going to go airway, load airway. Nope, can't do that yet. Sorry.
505 right after Ronnie.
Got to go here. Load airway.
505 right after Ronnie.
Quebec 22.
Ronnie 8 right, clip takeoff Delta 505.
And we'll go to Barry. It's Barry. Load that. Then we go to put in Tetorboro.
American 234, clear up gas.
Right, guys, American 234.
Okay.
310, turn right, heading 065, join the localizer.
And we'll go to procedures here. Teterboro. I'm going to use T8 and see what they're doing at Teterboro.
Report established, clear visual approach, runway 9 right. Clear visual 9 right, Delta 310.
Alright, looks like Teterboro is, ooh, it's icy. Winds 250 at 5. It is clear though, 3012. RNAV approaches in use. Arrival 19er. Okay. So the arrival that we need is the Jakey 3.
889, welcome to Atlanta at Sierra, cross 109 left, join Mike.
FAK transition. Okay, cool. Load that in there. It's going to do a little weird funky dance there, but that's okay. And then we will load in. Don't know that this is exactly what we're going to get just yet, but we're going to go ahead and load something in for runway 1. What did they say? 19er. No, they're saying RNAVs. We're going to do ILS. I like ILS is better. Probably will be Strahd that we get. Okay, minimums. This arrival are let's see, 300. If we get this, 110.15, yep, that is correct. All right. Don't activate that, just load it. We don't want to fly direct to Strahd here. We actually want to fly the correct departure and all that fun stuff. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Rob is confirming 19er or 24. Thank you, sir.
1748 Atlanta approach, runway 8 left. 8 left, we got Gulf, Walker 1748.
Okay, I want to do two things. I want to brief the departure and I want to brief the taxi here, and then we'll make a call and get going. So here we are. We are expecting probably Alpha 5 to Alpha around the horn here to hotel and departing 8 right, or possibly they may be nice to us and let us go Alpha 8 left here. Then we are looking at the Plumber 2.
This is Delta 369. We were logged in previously as 656. I switched call signs. I got a new PDC by chance.
So we'll be out of here on a 0905 to Roni, and then up here to Plumber, and then eventually out here to Spartanburg. Top altitude is 10,000. It looks like everything else is cool there. Okay. Sounds good, sounds good. All right, let's go. Let's make a call here and let's get going. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. 10,000. And did I set my 3002? I didn't set my baro here.
Delta 2627.
Delta 2627, just for future reference, there are a few limited cases where you can go faster than 250 under 10.
I think we'll set this at 210. I never am able to do this very well, climbing out here and hitting right at 210. So we'll kind of do the best we can there. I think we should be all right. Flaps set for takeoff.
2627 contact
and shield heat, speed brakes are off, ice protection not needed, flaps set, takeoff, taxi light coming on, emergency lights, passenger lights are already on. Okay.
1513 flighting 275.
Heading 275, American 1513.
Phenom 816 ready for taxi.
Phenom 816, ladder departure, runway 8 right, taxi to Alpha, hold short of 8 left at the approach end.
Alpha, hold short 8 left at the approach end, Phenom 816. Alright.
310 at Kilo, cross runway 9 left, join Lima.
At Kilo, cross 9 left, join Lima. Delta 310.
This is the Nimbus Atlanta, and I really do like it. I saw that there's a patch. There's a little bit of a hill at this end of the runway. But the only thing I don't like about it, other than that little hill, is there is no place to park up here at the FBO. You saw if you got here at the intro music, had to actually had to slew over, which was, no big deal, but it's interesting because they've got, they've done a really good job with, all the gates and the cargo areas, but nothing for us poor old BizJet guys. I know everybody feels bad, right? Okay, here's hotel. Coming. Just go all the way down to the end here. Hold short of 8 left. Be ready. Hey there, Steve-O. How are you, man?
Small altitude, and when you get a chance, verify your SID name, number, and first waypoint. Departure Delta 2523 Atlanta will qualify if fired to Charlotte.
Gosh dang it, I don't think I got that in there. 04, shoot.
Delta 2523 Atlanta departure, I don't have a flight plan on file for you.
0421, squawking
1513, turn left heading 180.
Left heading
ALT.
1513.
Flight plan file Delta 2523.
And Phenom, we're going to be on the Plumber 2 departure in our first waypoint. Excuse me, stand by. It's a Spartanburg transition. I've got to scroll up to my first waypoint.
Okay, just let me know when you do.
Sierra requesting taxi. Walker 1748, turn left heading 140. Left heading 140, Walker 1748.
Ronnie.
1836, Atlanta departure, and when left at Mike 2, taxi via Lima Lima 1.
Lima Lima 1, and we'll hold short manner left for Delta 1863.
American 234, descend and maintain 4000.
Descend maintain 4000, American 234.
Delta 310, traffic will hold in position at Kilo, cross when left, join Lima.
Cross center left, join Lima, Delta 310.
2662, and when left at Mike 2, line up and wait, traffic crossing.
Line left, Mike 2, line up and wait, Delta 2662.
13, descend and maintain 3000, turn left heading 120, join the localizer, report the field.
Descend and maintain 3000, heading 120 to join the localizer, American 1513.
And Phenom is plumber 2, and then the first waypoint's Ronnie.
7816, thank you. At the approach end, cross runway 8 left, hold short of 8 right at hotel.
Okay, we'll cross 8 left and hold short 8 right at hotel, Phenom 816. Here's a little bit of a hill. This isn't really the part though that's I mean, this is a little interesting, but when you go, if you were to follow, I think that if I keep going and hang a little bit of a right, you get on Hotel Victor, which actually takes you around 8 right, and that's where you see the pretty good little dip in the scenery there. Okay, final is clear. Way is clear. Straight across. Yeah, right down there by that fence, that blast fence there is where it really, I mean, it's not untaxiable, but it's definitely, you can tell it's more than it is at the in real life. Oh, gosh, my track IR is not loving me today.
Walker 1748, turn left heading 120, join the localizer, reduce speed at 180.
Left 120, join the localizer, speed 180, Walker.
All right, guys, here we are.
17 Whiskey Heavy, Atlanta approach, runway 8 left.
Let's pull up the departure. Plumber 2, let's get that ready to go here.
240 for American 234.
American 234, Rose 180 heading.
Sorry about that.
Yep, it's so we're expecting to be out here on a 083 after. Well, it's just a vector, but I'm thinking that they're going to give us 083. If they don't, we'll have that ready to go. That'll take us to Ronnie. And
150 back for traffic, Walker 1748, still want us 180.
Walker 1748, affirmative.
Copy.
Number 11816, RNAV to Ronnie, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
RNAV Ronnie, and clear for takeoff 8 right, November 11816. All right, you guys.
3000, turn left heading 120, join the localizer.
17 3000, turn left heading 120, join the localizer, American 234.
1748, descend and maintain 4000. You can expect a turn here in about 30 seconds.
We're going to rotate at 103.
4000, just confirm it was a 150 heading.
This is a 10,000 foot runway. If we don't have airspeed by the third taxiway, we're going to go aboard it.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9 left, Delta 1863.
1748, turn left heading 060, join the localizer, descend and maintain
Funnel's
3000.
clear. We get to 103, we're going to climb. If we have engine troubles after climbing, we're just going to try to land straight ahead somewhere. If we can get to 1,000 feet, we'll sort the problem out. Probably come right back here to Atlanta.
234, cleared visual approach runway 8 left, maintain 180 knots or greater until shell.
Clear, visual 8 left, 180 or greater until shell.
Power set, airspeed's alive.
American 2612, Atlanta approach you up. American 2612 up. 2612 approach, hey, runway 8 left, clear direct gas.
1 and VR.
8 left and 12000. American 2612, clear direct gas.
Positive brake gear's coming up.
Be direct gas. Speed we're 171 heavy, descend and maintain 12000. 12 for us, speed there, 170. At a 2662, departure at a contact.
1748 traffic, 12 o'clock, 4 miles, same direction, Airbus A320 at 3000, report the traffic or the field.
Clear 1748, field in sight, traffic is not.
1748, cleared visual approach runway 8 left, maintain 180 knots until shell.
Alright, clear visual approach runway 8 left, maintain 180 knots. I think until 5 mile final, correct?
Affirmative.
Heading set here, and I like our indicated speed,
234, runway 8
so we'll go flight level change, and we'll arm the autopilot.
Departure Delta 369, information golf ready taxi. The 369 Atlanta departure, and enter left at Mike 2.
We need to go now direct Ronnie.
Mike 2, Lima 1.
Activate that.
1612, maintain 300
You
knots.
can go nav mode now. And we turned a little early, I guess, for Ronnie, but that's okay.
2612, maintain 300 knots till advised. American 2612, copy 300 knots. American 234, runway 8 left, clear to land. Left, clear to land, next 234. Okay, 1748, you're 4.5 at trail of an Airbus.
Away we go.
Runway 8 left, clear to land.
8 left, clear to land, Walker 1748.
1513, Delta across runway 8 right, join Foxtrot to the ramp.
All right, Steve-O got his question answered there by Good Fixins. Yep, and
1513, turn right on Bravo at Delta across
a
runway 8
pretty cool airport. All in all, they have a kind of a neat feature that allows you to set your departure and your time and all that. So, like when you're sitting in the gate, you have the sign that's right in front of you that you can see. Phenom 816, we're climbing through 8,500 and cleared to 14,000. All right, and I think we'll go ahead. We're going to go through 10,000 here, so let's nudge our speed up a little bit here. Level out ever so slightly. Don't want to spin it too fast or it'll actually nose down a little bit. I think that might be one of the bugs that was fixed. This does have an update, I noticed when I loaded in here, but I did not take time to install it. But it is a little pitchy, a little bit aggressive with the you know, picking up the different courses. You might have noticed there when I 3397, November 11816, we'll see you. 32, I probably said it wrong. 3297, we'll see it.
Okay. American 234 at
Atlanta Center, good evening. Phenom, November 11816, 12,000, climbing 14,000.
Or 11816 Atlanta Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 410.
Maintain 410, November 11816.
France 67, contact short approach 126.15, good night.
126.15.
But anyway, it's kind of cool. You can sit there kind of as the pilot, and you can see your, and you just put it in. It doesn't calculate anything. It doesn't take anything off of, you know, VATSIM or anything from your filed flight plan or anything like that. But it'll say on time if you're, you know, until that time comes up, and then if you start to run a little bit late, it'll show you late, and it's pretty cool. I like it. Nimbus makes some good stuff. All right, we're gonna set this thing at about 260-ish. I haven't quite found the sweet spot for like the optimum speed of climb here, to be totally honest with you. We'll do really well at this speed up unto the flight level 300s, and then we will start to dial it back a little bit. The book recommends 180 through 5,000, and then you do 225 through 3,000 or 30,000. So actually, maybe I should dial it back a little bit here.
American 1121 and 9,000.
21 Atlanta Center, hello. Climb and maintain flight level 230. Delete the speeds.
Sure, climb and maintain flight level 23. Oh, America 21.
Atlanta Center, good evening, Delta.
See how downwind Sam's doing back here?
10,000 for 14,000.
You're suddenly aware, and now a huge fan of Aerobask planes. Suddenly they have no plans to go into fussy pants. Oh yeah. They really do a nice job. Why did I think there was an Aerobask plane that they were kicking around? Nah, I'm probably thinking Aerosoft. But yeah, they are kind of just like, for me, I think they're in that sweet spot where they're not like overly, no one's going to accuse Aerosoft being study level, right? But you can't look at them and say they're Carenado either. I mean, they've got pretty good depth of system and enough stuff going on there that you have to pay attention. You have to know what you're doing. And they throw stuff like this in there, which I think is way cool. And they look tremendous. And the thing about the Aerobask stuff is that it just flat works. I mean, you install it and it works. And if they find a bug, they fix it. They push the fix out. And so I think they've done a really good job with the planes that I've had. And I'm a little bit disappointed. I think one of the one of the E1000s is not going to port over to X-Plane 12 or something like that. Like, it's the older of the two, and that's a little bit of a bummer. But yeah, Steve, I agree. I think the Falcon's going to be really cool. That's such a unique bizjet, and it's kind of cool because we actually, of all places in the world, Central Wyoming Regional, we've got somebody that comes in every now and again, about once a month, I think, and they fly in a Falcon, which is, I think, really cool. So I have the one that Carenado made, and also have the one that Fly Simware made over in P3D, and really enjoyed both of those planes. I haven't flown well, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't flown any bizjets in X-Plane since I got the Phenom. I just haven't. I like the Carenado Citation. I like their Falcon. I just haven't flown them. This plane is just so engaging and enjoyable that it's sort of just like, when I want to fly a bizjet, this is the one I fly.
Previous traffic in Airbus 321, about 60 miles ahead. He reported moderate turbulence starting at flight level 274, continuing. He's at flight level 300 now, and no top of that reported yet.
I appreciate that, Phenom 816. Yeah, for those of you that let me pull up what I'm trying to remember. I've got a few. I don't have like every single one of their planes, but I do have a few here. Let me see if I can pull up the ones I have. The Challenger has replaced, yeah, Good Fixins is saying the Challenger's replaced that one for him. Yeah, I could understand that, and perhaps, like, I would be in the same boat if I had that. All right, Aerobask, yeah, there we go. So what are the ones I have? Okay, so I can give you a quick review of a few of these here. I do have the Diamond DA62. It's a fantastic plane. I like, it's very unique in that it's a diesel engined plane, and it's got the simplest startup procedure that you could ever imagine. It's literally push the button and go. The only thing I don't like about the DA62 is when you look out the window, it's nothing but engine. It's just just one big old engine, but it's a really cool plane. Of course, the Phenom, you guys have heard my my review of that many times.
505. I think you said you
I
had
do
topped
not
out at
have the
310, or sorry,
Victory.
310.
I don't have the Legacy.
Thank you.
I've heard that's a really fun plane. I do have the Epic E1000, the G1000 edition. It's very good as well. Similar to like the TBM, but again, not as deeply modeled, but really fast. Hot start makes the Challenger. You think they have no other MSFS planes or no MSFS plans also? Oh, that could be.
47 northeast of the Rocket VOR.
I also have I do have the Eclipse,
3000 at
and
250 knots at land altimeter 3002.
that plane
Coach Shipper, maintain 13,250 knots.
that plane surprised me when I bought it. It's a little tiny
For a Delta 2092.
bizjet with these little teensy tiny engines on it, but it comes equipped with. It was the first plane in X-Plane that I ever came across. It comes equipped with its own GTN 750, and it's like holy moly! It is like it was a surprisingly good plane. I got it when it. I mean, it's $40 normally. It's one of the higher priced planes. I picked it up when it was on sale, and I love that plane. It is a fun. Again, it's relegated to the hangar because of the Phenom, which maybe the Phenom will be relegated to the hangar once the Falcon comes out. I don't know, but it's cool. So I have those, and I have no buyer's remorse over any of the four that I have. And I actually haven't heard anybody that has any Aerobasque planes that really has any kind of a, like, they regret buying them. All right, through flight level 300, we're supposed to try to hold Mach 0.60. So that's what we're going to do. You can see we're climbing right now at 1,400. If that starts to get a little bit, if that starts to get below 1,000 feet per minute, what I end up having to do is leveling out a little bit, kind of step climbing up there. Pixie has that sky view. It won't. That's the one. That's right, Brett. That will not be fixed up. Steve confirms that GTN in the E550 is solid. Yep, it's good. And then Aerobasque is coming out. Good fixings is saying there. Yeah, that's next week. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That DA50. That looks. It looks cool. It really does. So the Any Builds guys, they just released a Diamond, right? Did they release the DA40? Am I thinking of the right plane?
230 Delta 778.
They just released something here. I feel like, let me see if I can find it. Maybe it wasn't them, but there's something on their store. Am I crazy? I thought they just... Maybe it's not. Maybe it's from... Oh, it's a Sim Solutions. That's right. It's the the DA40 from Sim Solution. It looks like they put out a couple of planes that honestly look pretty good. I mean, and they're priced, kind of down there where I think they should be, from what I hear feedback wise. And they look good. They've got F-mod and as you take a look at them, they're the 3D cockpits are high quality and everything appears to work pretty well. I know good fixings. I think you picked up that Cub, and yeah, you were saying that's and again, I mean, you can't go wrong. This one's so this is $25 US, and I think the Cub is $20, right? So yeah, they're kind of, I think they're a little, aren't they a little new to the add-on game? I haven't heard too much about them before they Put out that diamond. Yeah, $18. The Cub is fun.
Delta 369 reset
Like, how are we
transponders,
doing here, guys?
2024.
We do have a little bit of power. We could still go here. I'm going to go ahead and nudge that up just slightly. The cool thing about flying in the Phenom is you are not worried a bit about fuel. Your guys, your clients, they want to get there. Time is money, baby. So we can nudge that up and run it right at the edge here. We don't need to go yellow, but you know what I'm saying. Debs hangs out. Oh, really? No kidding. That's cool. Yeah. So, to me, that group is like they're ones that would be, they're like vertical sim. Like they're ones you wanted to support. I'd love to see them make more stuff. Hey, I have a Scotsman. Hello. Skull.
270, confirm Bravo 87.
All right, you guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. Almost to 390 and still climbing at 1,300 feet. That's awesome. This is only about an hour and 20-minute flight. So, before we know it, we'll be in the descent. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Hope your week's going well. Had a pretty good week up here, you know. Sorry I missed out on yesterday's Bayport event. I just had a couple things happen here IRL that kept me from doing that, but sounds like there was a good turnout, and Bayport never disappoints, right? It's just super fun. What I'm curious about, somebody was going to try to fly the Challenger into and out of and into Bayport. I'm trying to remember who it was, Tetorboro maybe, but I wonder, did he make it? He or maybe if it was Josh, I don't remember, but somebody was going to give it a try, and I just was curious as to whether or not they made it. All right, guys, we're just about to top of climb, and we're basically going to leave it here at max power, and we're just going to see what we get here for speed. I don't know how much more we're going to get, but that's okay because our ground speed is really, really nice here. We may push. We're going to be over. May push 470, 480 miles an hour. Look at we got a 100 knot tailwind. Love it. Love it. But Steve-O, you think you've got your FPS issues solved? Ah, very good, very good. I know you had the issues where your GPS just crashed on you the other day. Friend to all, my trip to Oklahoma was as good as it could be, man. I got to see family, hang out. Spend 4 days basically down there with them, and my niece, their basketball team won the state championship, so that was a bonus. But a lot of good food, a lot of good quality time. Four very good flights, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I've been posting little snippets of my flight on my YouTube channel. If you go search for Melvin Leroy on YouTube, you're gonna see, like, I had a couple of pretty good out the window shots of some taxiing and some departures, and then now I'm posting. I'm trying to post like one a day. You know, nothing crazy, like somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes long, and but I'm getting to the arrival into Denver and then back into Riverton Regional or Central Wyoming Regional. Those were two of the lower, I think maybe the lowest ceilings that I've ever, as a passenger, been a part of. Denver's, and it wasn't crazy low, but Denver's was 1,500, and it was a mile and a half statute visibility, so it was pretty low. And only the third time that I've been on a plane that's needed to be de-iced before we took off too. So Brenda all saw some of that Denver stuff. Yeah, that stuff's kind of fun. I wish the night stuff would have turned out better, but when you're trying to do that on your phone, it's just tough. But you watched Steve-O said he watched the CRJ 200 approach. Yeah, cool. So the one into Riverton, or the one that I think I'm gonna post it tomorrow is the is the E175 approach into Denver, which was pretty cool. The night approach into Oklahoma City, I almost posted that, but they like it was not a butter. Like none of the landings were butter, and you'll be able to see that on the video. It was quite bumpy on all the flights, and so yep, we're gonna have to pull that back a little bit here. But anyway, but the arrival into Oklahoma City, that was the night one, was pretty darn close to being salvageable, but he touched down so hard that my phone, I had it kind of resting on the window seat, and I was holding it just lightly, and it slipped off. I mean, it was a terrible landing, but it just was enough of a bump that it slipped off, so I couldn't salvage that. Yes, Steve-O, Riverton. we're on our way to Riverton, but before we do, have to have a rinse. Let me show you something crazy about that, by the way. Let me see if I can. I'm going to pull up a Denver chart for you here. All right. So, as a flight sim nerd, I'm always trying to pay attention to where I'm at, especially in Denver, because I kind of know that airport around a little bit, and
1362, climb maintain flight level 360.
I was like, so we were down here at the east end of the Bravos. That's where we loaded up in our 175, and they were using that we were departing to the north, but we had to get de-iced. So here's what we did. We flew. I'm going to try to do what Slant Alpha does. I'm going to see if I can pull up a snip here, guys, and draw this for you, because I couldn't believe it. I had to go back. Like, I pulled it up. I actually came out of airplane mode for just a second so I could pull up this chart so I could see because I didn't know where we were going. All right, can you guys see that okay? Let me make sure we can see that. All right, you're seeing what I'm seeing here. Okay, so here's where we were at. We taxied up Mike. All the way up here is the de-icing pad. Okay, clear the heck up here. In my video, I was showing you guys like on the west side, all the de-icing pads, they're just kind of right here. We're just right off the terminal area. I'm like, okay, so they'll probably de-ice us like right in here. No, all the way up here. So that's where we had to go de-ice, but it gets better. They brought us all the way back to runway 34 left to depart to the north. I mean, we taxied around that doggone airport for 30 minutes. It was crazy. Anyway, I just thought, I'm like, those guys will get a kick out of that if I share that with them. But we did get the rinse, and I wasn't able to get any departure footage because everything was just like green slime. It's just all that de-icing stuff. Yeah, it's a spread out. Well, I thought, okay, they'll take us down. They'll take us down on that east side and give us like 3-4 left or something. But
contact ND Center.
the only thing I can think of is maybe they were plowing that east side because it was snowing pretty good. So anyway, I didn't get departure out of Denver. I do think I got a little bit of anti-icing or de-icing footage, so I'll put all that out there. It's you know, you guys will find that interesting because like I did, but to everybody else it was pretty boring. There's Mr. Downwind Sim.
Hello, Samson.
How are you, Ralph? Great to see you, man.
Atlanta Center, Skyhawk 7 Sierra Papa would request. Sierra Papa. Skyhawk 7 Sierra Papa, could we get radar vectors direct to Charlie Tango Lima?
We're heading up to Tetorboro.
Sierra Papa,
That's part of the New York ARTC. I think it's actually called that Trouble in Tetorboro event. And so we switched airplanes just before departure. I was going to fly the 737, but I had forgotten that Tetorboro is basically like a BizJet and that type of, like a GA airport. They're mixed in all those big Bravos. So I happily switched over to the Phenom. And we're up here at flight level 410. And we're doing 539 knots across the ground. That's awesome. Take that, Northwest Ornament. He was posting shots the other day of how fast he was getting his 747. Something crazy. It was really fast. This is pretty good for this plane, though. I'm gonna have to take a quick shot of this and share it out. But yeah, so we departed. I didn't change the departure. We went ahead and took off out of Atlanta, and are heading up to Tetorboro. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the Discord. It's pretty cool. You don't get over 500 knots very often.
13272 is Bravo's maximum for good night.
All right, let's take a peek here. We're gonna be flying through. Let's see. I haven't.
87 contact Jacksonville Center 135.92. Uniform Bravo 87 over to Jackson Center 135.92. Nice to help. See ya.
Okay, we're gonna be getting DC Center 33725. Hey, there's one of our friends here, Casual, flying in here down to. Oh, he must have an old flight plan because he's definitely not going to Baltimore. Who do we have up here? Rock Valkyrie's flying Syracuse to Tetorboro in that updated SR-22. TorqueSim pushed out an update. It's ready, officially ready for X-Plane 12. And I read that flight factors 757 and 767 are also maybe not quite ready, but they're going to be pre-ready. That's awesome. Oh, we've got a friend here flying like the Hudson transition or something here. It's it's John Smitty.
5124.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, what's Tetorboro? It's busy, like you would expect. What do they have here for this event on a Thursday night? 31 arrivals and 1 departure. Perfect. If you're new to VATSIM and you wanted to try out the New York airspace tonight, that would be the perfect night. The perfect event. Just the right amount of traffic. Going to push you a little bit, but it's not going to be overwhelming. Controllers are going to have time to work with you a little bit, but also put a little bit of stress on you. So anyway, jump in there if you haven't ever experienced how fun talking to live ATC is on VATSIM. Tonight could be your night. DC Center 33725. For those of you that are new, this is one of the little things that you need to do, if able, is to just kind of get frequency set up. Try to stay ahead of your aircraft, basically.
5583, contact Indy Center 119.5.
We're going to try to set some New York frequencies here on COM 2. I don't know if we'll be given New York Center or not.
5583, contact Indy 119.55.
Go ahead and put 27. 725 in there just in case. We'll set that over in the active in COM 2. And then we will have, actually it's not showing up quite yet. We'll have Tetorboro approach. We'll put in there. That's probably the handoff we'll get from Washington Center into the Tetorboro area. And then you just have to remember, which I always forget, you just have to remember how to turn your, that's how you turn your comms over. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but if you can stay ahead of things, that really helps. MCO, that is Orlando, correct. Oh, Downwind Sim already answered that. Yeah. Big delays out of MCO today. Oh, really? Like real life delays, huh? Son's girlfriend's flight. Oh, back to. I'm sorry, I missed the earlier message there. Got canceled, and trying to get her on a Southwest flight. They're having weather apparently down there, or what's going on there, Downwind Sim? C172 Juliet Hotel. Maybe I can help. I was on VATSIM, and the nameplate you have is Cessna, is Charlie 172 Juliet Hotel. Do I use the whole call sign, or how do I go about doing that? So, so what you can do there. First of all, hello, happy Thursday. Welcome to the stream. So when you make your initial check-in, it's advisable that you hey Jim, it's advisable that you check in with your airplane type and your full call sign. So when your first check in, like for example, when I go to Washington, I'll say, Washington Center, good evening, Phenom November 11816 at 410. So you check in with your aircraft type, your call sign, and then your altitude. And sometimes if you haven't, like if you're not getting handed off, it's also good to say where you're at. Over the 10 miles north of the Rockford VOR or whatever. But yeah, you would as soon as you start to talk to them a little bit, then you can abbreviate, and a lot of times they'll refer to you by your last 2 or 3 parts of your call sign. So yeah, Downwind Sim just said, yeah, Skyhawk. Oh no, he didn't quite say that, but yeah, they'll probably start referring to you as Skyhawk 2 Juliet Hotel, just for shorthand, just to keep it simple. But yeah, Downwind Sim is exactly right. If they abbreviate it, you can abbreviate it, or sometimes they won't and you will, and it's okay. I mean, I don't know the official. I'm not a pilot, okay? So take that as for what it's worth. But
11816, contact Washington Center 133.72.
3372, we'll see you. All right, so here we go. Let's see how it goes here.
Potomac approach 119.85.
So I don't have to check in with the position report because Atlanta handed me off to
College Park Airport. Contact Potomac approach 119.85.
Pentagon. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Hey, Washington Center, good evening. Phenom November 11816 at 410.
Number 11816, Washington Center, roger.
Yep, that's all there is to it. Keep it short, keep it simple. I think the biggest thing that I hear, and it's not an egregious mistake or whatever, but like if you get handed off from one controller sector to another, they know you're coming, they know where you're at, they have a good idea really of your altitude also. So when you check in, you're really just kind of confirming what they're seeing on the scope. And it's just a way to, again, to do a couple things. Number one, so that they can confirm, your location, your altitude, but then two, that they establish radar contact with you, and then you're under their control. As soon as they acknowledge your call sign, you're officially under their control. Um, but yeah, then the next controller will be approach, and so what they like is for you to check in with. They want to know that you know what the local ATIS is, and if you're on some sort of approach, they want to know what that approach is. So that's your next check-in. Yep, that's right, Steve-O. And you can say with you if you want. You don't have to, but we'll make fun of you a little bit, good-natured, if you say stuff like that. But I just said that actually myself Tuesday night.
942, radar contact.
But again, that initial report, that give them everything, give them all the information that you can, and then after that, you can start calling yourself whatever. If you watch some of the YouTube videos, like we were just talking about the guy that flies the Cessna 310 with his wife, who's the air traffic controller, and she'll sometimes even like their full call sign is something something something. To Bravo Charlie or something. I don't remember exactly what it is, but she'll sometimes even just say 2BC. So I think there's some leniency there. And then, of course, my favorite is when you can just do the click, click, just to acknowledge that you heard them. You know it's busy, so you don't want to take up time by stammering through some response, so you can just give them a double click on the mic, and that lets them know that you've acknowledged what they've told you. That would be like if they give you an ATIS. You don't have to read back stuff like that. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure they do. That's the best way to learn though, Jim, is to just listen. Like I spend hours listening to live ATC, and that's actually my favorite thing to do when I'm listening to YouTube videos, is to find those videos that have the real ATC. I remember for a short while we flew a plane back and forth between central Wyoming and Denver, and I don't remember what it was. It was a smaller regional jet, but they had it was the coolest thing. They had the headphones that you could plug in, which totally unsanitary, right? But in the arm they had just a little jack, you could plug it in, you could listen to elevator music. But if you kept clicking through, it was one of those where you couldn't like adjust the channel, you had to cycle through them, right? And there was like 7 or 8 channels. But one of the channels was actually it was the ATC. It was the frequency that the pilots were talking on, and oh my gosh, that was so awesome. You would listen, the whole trip, and a 3-hour trip would just go by like that. And you would hear the controllers tell them to speed up and slow down and climb and descend, and I mean, it is so cool, so cool. Steve says, I need to brush up on my flight plan filing with the client, brush up on the codes and whatnot. Yeah, generally speaking, Steve-O, I think you're going to be one of probably 4 things, depending on what you're flying. So if you're flying something like this, it has full GPS, and you're able to go at high altitudes, you're going to be slant Lima. And now that I say that, I think I filed slant Gulf. Oh my gosh, I did file slant Gulf. Oh my goodness, I'm slant Lima because I'm able to go above. I'm RVSM or whatever. I can go way up high. I don't remember the exact altitude. Somebody in the chat will remember. But if you have all this same equipment and you can't go above flight level, let's just say it's 180, then you're slant Gulf. So you can fly RNAV, you can fly GPS, slant Lima, slant Gulf. Those are the two main ones for the advanced avionics. And then if you don't, if you just use VORs and DMEs and you are unable to fly RNAV, you're going to be slant Alpha, like our friend Slant Alpha Adventures, and those are the low altitude guys, and or you're going to be slant Whiskey, which is like what you would have in the 737 that I was going to fly tonight, where I was like, I was not going to have all this RNAV stuff. I was just going to fly VOR to VOR. So, and then there may be one other one that you fly from time to time, slant Zulu, like if you're flying the 747 that has that INS and down here in the middle where you plug in your Latin LAN. Yeah, you can fly any point, but you're not RNAV. That's slant Zulu. And then you also could be slant X-ray, and that is if you can fly VORs but you don't have a DME. So those are the other two that you sometimes. Those are the ones I fly the most anyway. Can anybody else think of any others that are kind of common to what you'd fly? I know there's one for just about every combination out there.
The 1035, contact New York approach 120.8.
New York approach 20.8 to
Yep, RBSM, that special high altitude separation limits. But yeah, I would direct you to my friend Slant Alpha Adventures, and Mr. Robert Shearman Jr. has several very, very excellent tutorials on his YouTube channel that explain all that kind of stuff. He's a wealth of information, has been a bit of a flight sim mentor to me as well, and so I would highly recommend him. And then the other thing I would say is connect with me on Discord, and if I don't know the answer, there'll be somebody in my channel that will know. Yeah, there's a lot to take in, Jim. You're right. You're right. Well, here's what I hope I give people hope, because again, non-pilot, old man, I've just been simming, and like I've been able to pick up on most of what you need to be able to get from point A to point B without getting in anybody's way and having a good time doing it. And yep, there it is. That's exactly right. Lima and Golf are a pair. Alpha and Whiskey are the other pair. That covers about 99% of it, honestly, until you hop into those planes with the INS, and then you're just Zulu. So, but yeah, we can get you headed in the right direction there, Jim.
Washington Center, Canadian Pilot Club 515 over to Lilic, level 230.
All right, guys. I want to kind of take a peek here, because I think we're probably getting to.
Country 11, contact Indy Center 119 or 0.55.
Come on, click spot.
119 or 0.55, American 211.
Club 991, contact New York Center 127.72.
127.72, Pilot Club 991.
I guess we've got a while yet till we're at top of drop. There's some traffic here. They're 6,000 below us.
American 1582, Washington Center, roger.
See some airspaces we're getting close to, and then the Berry intersection.
Flight level 170 for flight level 190.
Bobcat, what's up, man? Good to see you. We're heading to Tetorboro. Here's kind of what it looks like on Volanta. And yeah, we're just about halfway there, guys. We started down here in Atlanta. This is us right here. Coming up here into the muckety-muck. Pretty much all the action in the U.S. right now is on the East Coast. Not super surprising. Where's the FNO? By the way, there's Downwind Sim. Messing around in that old Caravan of his. I see you, Ralphie. Steve, my last flight was your first GA VAT sim flight, and you've flown Slant Lima a handful of times. Yeah, isn't it fun, right, Steve? Gosh dang, it's so much fun.
125.2 American up
And in that arrow of yours now, you've got the ability to fly whatever. You can put those old steam gauges in and fly Slant Alpha and chase needles all night long, or you can pop that glass up and you can be as RNAV GPSy as you need to be, buddy. It's just that's like you literally get 3 different aircraft for the price of one when you and then you get 2 makes of those. So I mean, like that that's pretty awesome. Put some hours in that Caravan. That's cool, man. Downwind Sim, by the way, and I'm hyping him here. He is affectionately known as the mad scientist of X-Plane, and he has some mods that he's created for some of the older Carinado planes, like the Caravan, one of the 2 versions of the Caravan. That really, it's like reality expansion pack type quality mods that fix a lot of the things that really don't work like they should, and then add like functionality to other components that should work. And like one of the things he's done with the Caravan is he's added visual icing and modeled the effect of icing in the airflow and things like that. So anyway, he has done such a good job that the Carinado folks have given him the green light to share his work as an unofficial mod, I guess, but an updated mod. I'm sure many of you guys know about a developer named NH Adrian or the Prop Strike Design guys. You've heard of those guys. The Working Title guys, what they're doing in MSFS. Anyway, that's what Downwind Sim is doing there in the basement there in in St. Louis. He's down there. Sparks are flying. He's got the soldering gun out. I mean, he's just doing all kinds of good stuff. So I'm hoping he's working on trying to figure out basically like the best way to push those things out to people. And yeah, it is cool. He's done, I think I've counted at least 5 airplanes that he's worked on and made various progress on, and the later ones that he's done, they've really turned out nice. So they've given new life to those like X-Plane 10 planes that you have in your old hangar, and I think they're going to do the same thing when we move to X-Plane 12. They're going to let your X-Plane 11 stuff be usable, which is really cool. So Florida Flyer, hey, how are you? Good to see you. So he is also a guy, if I were you, that I'd be connecting with via Discord. He's also one of the masterminds behind the Bush League Backcountry Fly-ins that we do on the first Monday of the month, and he put together a real beaut, Clark, last month. A lot of fun up there. We like to fly up in the Frank Church Wilderness area of Idaho. I think we've been there now 6 or 7 times. And last Monday was Bush League Backcountry Fly-in number 29. Is there a list of his modded planes? I don't know. Downwind Sim, do you want to give like an unofficial official list of what you've done? I know that you've done obviously the Caravan, the Stagger Wing, I know you worked on the V-tail, you've worked on there we go. Oh yeah, the Skymaster. Yeah, I forgot about the Skymaster. So there you go. There you go. Bobcat, glad you enjoyed it. It was fun. It was fun. And I did, by the way, Downwind Sim, I did get my lower loon scenery figured out. It was my own dumb mistake. I had installed it and I just hadn't run it through X Organizer, so it was out of order. It was down below something that it shouldn't have been below. So as soon as I did that, it looks great now. So I actually have a different idea for what I'm going to be doing I actually did pretty good. So there's you can go view it on the excuse me, the VOD there. The only problem I had was right there by Thomas. I was busy looking like I was looking over my shoulder, and I was flying right towards a hillside, and I caught it right at the last minute. And I actually banked and did a touch and go right off the hillside. It was just almost like I planned it. Didn't do a wing strike, didn't do a prop strike, didn't do anything. I just about stalled because I lost a bunch of airspeed, but it took me. I had to do a go around. I was kind of like, I basically peed my pants. But anyway, it was really fun. I missed one of the airfields, and so somebody came in with a huge raid when I took off. Right after I got in the air off of Johnson Creek, somebody Continuum, I think, came in with this huge raid. So I was saying hello to everybody, and I missed my turn, and I got a little. You know how sometimes I get a little lost, like every time, right? But oh, you went back to Upper Loon. Very nice. You made scenery for that, didn't you? Boy, wait until I share with you guys the series that I'm working on. I've got it pretty well organized, but I've got this series that's going to knock your socks off. Oh, not officially yet. Okay. But one of the places that we're going to fly is actually back there at Lower Loon, and I'm really excited, really looking forward to it. There's a few spots that we've in this series. Basically, it's a series based on a new resource that I found called airfield.guide, and you're welcome to go check it out. It's really a cool resource. But they list this organization basically lists the airfields that they're sort of associated with, they've got like this membership group across the nation basically, and they do a lot of work with recreational airfields. I won't go into all that, but what the biggest thing that they have is something called the relative hazard index of all the fields that they work with. And so what I've done is I have put together a route that allows us to fly to the airfields in each state that have the highest relative hazard index. So in other words, they're the most challenging. And 2545, 11816, we'll see it. All right, so that's different. Hang on for a second, I'll finish that thought.
15145, have a good night. See ya. 7667, cross drone at and maintain 11.
Center, hello, Phenom, November 11816 at 410.
Phenom, November 11816, Washington Center, hello. Cross Jakey at 13,000, the Philly altimeter 3014.
Cross Jakey at 13,000, Phenom 816.
Good evening, Spirit
With you.
Pow, 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 pow. All right, so now, guys, I don't. All right.
Club 7 Romeo Papa, contact New York Center 127.72.
I'm not great with the VNAV in this. I'm going to try to arm this vertical. Yeah, I'm not great with the VNAV here. We may have to do a manual descent here. All right, what's going on here? Departure. What have I just done here? What the heck have I just done? Clear. Departure, plumber 2, airway. Jakey, there's Jakey's. I do have that in there, so I've got a ways yet. Let me just do some pilot math. The funnest part of my stream, by the way. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 110, 120. So 120. So I need to lose. Yeah, it's time to start heading down. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just do that here. So let's pull back on the power just a bit, and we'll just manually bring this guy down here.
Pilot Club 36, contact New York Center 127.72.
127.72, Pilot Club 36.
And I'm just trying not to overspeed. I will welcome everybody who just came in here in just 1 second. And I was making a really good point about something that I'll come back to. I'm gonna try to descend at 2,000 feet a minute. Just see if I can hold my speed kind of right in that right at the bottom of the barber pole if I can. All right, let's see. 4-day for me is here. It's a with you is with you. Dan, good to see you, man. Am I ready for snow? Yeah, we've got our fair share right now, but we could take a little more.
3,250 knots, wind Juliet Charlie.
So anyway, this series is going to allow us to fly to the most challenging airfields in all 50 states. Well, there's 2 states I'm still working on. One of them is Hawaii, which has this really cool airstrip that I had no idea even existed. And the other is South Carolina. And I'll explain that more when we kind of get there. But I'm going to go in alphabetical order. We're going to start at the top, work our way down, and sometimes, when possible, we actually fly between states and hit like the most challenging one in one state, and the same thing in the other. There's a couple of states where it's just such an awesome, rich area that we actually probably have to spend more than one episode in that state, like Idaho. But anyway, the point I'm belaboring to make here is that I have found a few spots, Mr. Downwind Sim, for Bush League backcountry adventures, and one of them was hidden right under our nose, and another one is like it was a who knew type of thing. So looking forward to kind of planning those, and maybe one of those will come up here in the near future. We could do like a combo event. All right, Steve is saying the altitudes are white. You need to enter them to turn them to blue. Then the VNAV. Okay, so if I go enter here, then that goes there. Oh, then the VNAV can work.
1 Juliet Charlie, New York Center 127.
Oh, so I probably screwed up then, didn't I?
2772, thanks.
So I probably screwed up. I would have had my top of descent little. Oh, sure enough, there it is. There's the top of descent deal. All right, so let's just do this then. Since Steve gave us a little assist, how about let's level off. Let's give it a try here. Thank you very much, Steve-O. Yet again, further proof that the best part of my streams are the community, the people in the chat. All right, so then we're going to do this. We're going to go 13,000. And we're going to arm the VNAV, and we're going to just watch our screen here and just make sure that gives you VPath. Oh, sure enough. Doggone it. Now, I still have to manually control the speed, but yeah, okay. I can activate the VNAV within 4 minutes. Okay, so do I have to hold off then and wait, Steve-O? Is that what you're saying? We'll leave that armed for now. I do see my my VPath is armed and active, and obviously up here is what we'll see this guy come down, and then hopefully we'll grab it. VPath should arm on the so I think we're okay. I think we're gold, so we'll just kind of pay attention, and if we don't, where did our little I've lost my... Oh, we're descending already? Are we descending already? Holy cow. We are. Jeez Louise. I was looking for that top of descent indicator, and we passed it, and we started the descent already. Okay. So it did it for us, guys. Awesome. So now all I have to do is just keep from overspeeding and ripping the wings off, and we should be good. I apologize. No, I can confirm the cap on your orange juice is still there. 4-day for me is going to send the snow to downwind sim. That's nice of you to do that. Givers here. Time to put your trays back in the original positions there. No more card games. Fancy schmancy. This is, I thought at the time this was a pretty fancy, biz jet till the Challenger came out there. Friendall, thank you so much. 3 months, ascription. Doggone it, dude. Phenomenal flight. Thanks, buddy. Well, I've got to give the assist in a big way to Steve 099er for reminding me how to make the VNAV work in this baby. But yeah, we'll see if I can get it on the ground or not. Oh, you know what I need to do? Might be nice to figure out what our ref speeds are here. I used to have all this set up. There's a nice, there's a real nice little electronic flight bag iPad thingy that pops up, but I have had trouble connecting my Avatab and everything to it, so I've had to revert to just pulling up the performance charts on the PDF that comes with the aircraft, which does the same thing, but it's just kind of cool when you're over here scrolling through it. It's, again, last downwind sim would say fancy schmancy, but this will work. This will work. So we're coming to the bottom. We're going to try to find our approach speeds and all that good stuff. Here we go. So we are going to go flaps 3 tonight. And according to SimBrief, we should have our weight here should be landing weight. Probably about 6,500, I think. I think. Trying to find it. Where are you? Landing weight. 6,459. Okay, so we'll round up to 6,600. So we need our V approach is 112. Our rep is 109, and then our go around is 123. Okay, so let's get that set. Here's that cool little iPad thing, and it's like I say, you can put the chart, you can put charts in there, you can put like it just connects to everything basically, but like somehow I've lost that ability to sync, and I just haven't been able to resync it. I haven't spent a ton of time, if I'm being totally honest with you. So, all right, VAC is what did I say? 112. Flaps up is 123, and approach is also 112. Okay, that's ready. That automatically sets it over here on your speed tape for you, by the way, which is really cool. They have a plugin for V speeds for the Phenom in X-Plane forums. Oh, cool. To check that out. Yeah, I really like it's. So I used to have, and again, I just need to do this, guys. I really do. There's no. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I could have adjusted that, but
That's 20.8 Delta 505.
Like you have the ability to have the moving maps on, and I just like it puts your plane there, right? But like you can pull up the charts, and I just need to get that. I just need to get that reset up, and I don't know what I've done wrong. This is clearly not Avatabs. This is just the moving map, but you can, you should be able to
247 Delta Echo, verify you're turning direct Coupon.
watch it work now.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Tetorboro.
FMC, yeah, I'll turn direct Coupon.
So what do I have? Yeah, see, I don't have anything in there right now, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, again, it's a vanity thing, so I'm not super worried about it. Let's get back to planning for this descent and this arrival here. Tetorboro currently does have an ATIS. It is information. Mike. It's not even hump day. It looks like they are looking at winds 2307, 10 statute miles clear. That's nice. Altimeter 3013. And they are still landing ILS 19er, which is what we have programmed in. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so
247 Delta Echo, direct Coupon.
I did not do a good job of this earlier, guys. I apologize, but we need to
Clear direct Coupon, 50430, 247
brief this arrival and approach Jakey 3. We are currently on our way down to Jakey, 13,000. Then we'll stay there to Eileen. Then we'll be down at 11,000 at Waukee and 250 knots. So we'll have to slow down a little bit. Regal, we need to be at 7. And then we're expecting at Solberg, we're expecting, I believe, some vectors here. Let's see.
Washington Center, good evening. TBM 5615
Yeah,
delivers climbing
yep.
through.
Then on a heading 059 after Solberg. So we come out of here on a 059 and we're expecting vectors. You can see we've got a lot of different places here that we're going to go. So that's the approach that we're currently in.
November 11816, contact New York Center 127.72.
2772, 816, we'll see you. So here I am, not being ahead of the aircraft. 2772, that was there. New York Center, good evening. Phenom, November 11816, descending through 18.6. 18.7.
11816, New York Center, the Philly altimeter 3014.
3014, 816. Okay, let's set that.
683, contact New York approach 120.8.
Okay.
New York approach 120.683.
Okay, let's see here. All right, so back real quickly, guys, real quickly. The approach is cool. The arrival is cool. We need to make sure that we have the approach figured out. We're coming from the south. We're gonna be vectored up here towards Strahd. At Strahd, we'll be again either follow this track, or we'll be given a vector to intercept the localizer, which is 110.15, approach course of 195. We've got a 6,230 foot runway, elevation's 8. Decision height is 300. If we do go missed, it's a climbing right-hand turn to 3,000. We climb to 500 first, then we make a right-hand turn to Bubkey, and we get all the way up to 3,000 on a 275 track. We're going to get out here to the XAM RNAV point, and that's where we will enter into a right-hand hold if we have to go missed. Okay. Everybody got that? Cool. There will be a little bit of a quiz. Descending Jakey 3, 11816. All right, so we've got 13, and then we can go ahead and, the one thing I need to look is just make sure that I have all these other altitudes in there. Yep, there's Waukee. Maisie doesn't have anything. Regal, we need to be at 250 at Regal. All right, cool. Okay, that's good. Those are all in there and good to go. Good to go. Let me clean up my chat here a little bit. I apologize for that. And I'm sorry if I'm missing out on some chat there. Look at that sunset, though. Holy cow. How about that, guys? Ant Skyscapes for the win. And that might be... Is that Kennedy? No, I don't think that's Kennedy. They have 3 north-facing runways. Or north-south runways. That's interesting. Not sure where we're at. Okay, we're 1,000 to go. I'm actually going to let the speed come down to 250 here, and then we'll start our descent down. We need to be down 7,000 and 250 here in just a little bit. There's 13. Here comes my speed. Altitude select.
Dark Center, Frontier Flight
7.
with Echo, ready to taxi.
You can go ahead and re-engage the VNav here.
Flight 15,
And no, that's a negative.
27 left, taxi via Mike, Papa, cross runway 27 right.
It's 250.
Going to 27 left now, Mike, Papa.
Let's put a little bit of power back in here.
27 right for Frontier Flight 1532. We're 910 cross Wilkes-Barre at and maintain flight level 180. Wilkes-Barre flight level 180, tower 910.
A lot of challengers in the skies these days, aren't there? I think that's really cool. So we're going to hold, we need to hold 1,000 or 13,000, excuse me, until Eileen, and then we can start down 11,000 to Waukee. So, okay. Never good when you're getting these text blasts this time of night.
November 1 room at any left to clear. Aircraft calling New York City again. November 1 room at any left to clear. New York Center, good evening, Cloud 826, flight level 350. Club 826, New York Center, roger. Alpha 659, cross Clipper at and maintain 12,000 to Baltimore altimeter 3013.
All right, I got to pay attention. I got too many things going on. Yeah, let me zoom in here again. Let me just make sure that I have. It doesn't look like I've got a descent. So I'm just going to have to go to my own descent here after Eileen. Look at all the bogeys, man. That's awesome. Great traffic here. Holy cow, great traffic.
Center, Southwest 659, leaving flight level 220 for 120. 659, roger. Eric Center, Frontier Flight 1532, I just want to confirm we got clearance across 27 right. Frontier Flight 5232, affirmative, cross runway 27 right, join Papa, hold short runway 27 left at 01. Alright, we're crossing 27 right at Mike, and we'll join Papa, and then we will
All right, you guys, let's see here. 2,000 again once we get past Eileen, which is what we're coming up on here in just a few. Eileen is in a minute.
November 8-1 Romeo Delta, I have a full route clearance, advise ready to copy.
Start to head down. There's some traffic out front there. Super cool. Super cool.
Roger, November 8-1 Romeo Delta, is clear to be
Just make sure track IR is working like it should. There's some more traffic. Oh man, this is so cool. This is so cool.
Direct, maintain 3,000, expect 4,000 as your final, 10 minutes after departure, walk 7167.
Maisie, Victor 3, Salisbury.
All right, you guys.
167, 1 Romeo Delta.
Number 1 Romeo Delta, read back correct, runway 35.
So I need to be at 250.
5 kilo, we'll call you ready.
I'm just going to kind of try to ease my way down here. And
New York City, Walker 49, 16,000.
thinking about amp flying this doggone thing.
Walker 49, New York Center, Roger, descend and maintain 12,000, Philly altimeter 3014.
Start down at 1,000. We actually have to be, the next waypoint is Waukee, which is a minute away. We need to be at 11 at Waukee, and then not until Regal do we need to be at 7,000.
Airport, Philadelphia 2 departure, beta vectors Potsdam, that is filed. Maintain 5,000, incredible 30010 minutes after departure.
Okay, I think we're doing okay.
American 24 is cleared to Chicago O'Hare, Philadelphia 2, radar vectors Potsdam 5,000, 300.
All right, Jim, you're out of here. Okay, man. Thanks for stopping by. Great to talk to you again, as always. And yeah, looking forward to touching base with you here later on. Have a great night, man. Don't have anything left to toast you with. Okay, there's 11 coming up. I think we're going to be just about right here. We can keep the speed coming down here at Regal. We can actually be below 250. I don't want to get too slow because I think we might have a fair amount of traffic coming in, so I don't want to be, you know, the guy holding up the show here or anything. But all right, I need to. What is Tetorboro
Center on 3372.
Tower?
Washington Center, 3372 for American Tolo 2. Thanks. Have a great night.
American 12 to actually disregard, you can stay with me for now.
All right, hang on here.
With you then, Tolo 2. Center, good evening. TBM 5615.
This sometimes helps here. What do we have? Get let me see what the frequencies we have here. ATC, tower ground, 2532. I think that's what I'm on right now. 2532. No, it's not. 2532. Okay, so that should be our.
Number 7 Victor Delta, descend and maintain at 9,000, the Philly altimeter 3014.
Potentially could be our next. Our next frequency, and then tower 1950 and ground point 9er. Okay, 1950.
Before you back Quebec, New York Center, Roger. Obey 26 West Wilkes-Barre at and maintain flight level 180.
Wilkes-Barre at and maintain flight level 180, Pug IB 26.
So that'll be all set for us. The only thing I don't know, this guy must be going to take us all the way down to tower, I guess. That's okay.
Number 5615 November, Roger, the Philly altimeter 3014.
Thunderbird, what's up, man?
3014,
Tim Dog is flying in right now. Cool.
Center, good day. This is FedEx 632.
Caution, wake turbulence, man.
632 New York Center, Roger. Maintain flight level 250.
Flight level 250, FedEx 632.
New York Center, 515 is 18,000. Sorry, 18.5 for 13,000. So 515 New York
Way down to 7. After that, it's going to be ATC that tells us where to descent and where to go. We'll come off of Solberg on a 059, which is what we have set. Okay, cool.
1 Romeo Delta, runway 35 at Kilo, taxi via Alpha Delta, hold short, runway 8.
Alpha Delta, hold short, 8, 1 Romeo Delta.
Number 7 Victor Delta, descend and maintain 7,000.
All right, guys.
7,000, November 7 Victor Delta.
We're looking pretty good here overall. We need to be down. We're a little high actually. We were supposed to be down at 7.
11816, contact New York approach 132.8, good.
3280, November 11816. See ya.
Number 7 Victor Delta, New York approach 132.8.
See that one on my pilot client here.
4.7 for 5,000.
A little high, guys. New York approach, hello, Phenom, November 11816, descending through 8,000.
Phenom 11816, New York approach. Tetorboro altimeter 3013, expect vectors ILS runway 19er.
ILS 19er, November 11816.
Number 11816, descend maintain 4,000.
4,000, 11816. Okay.
Approach November 2% Victor Delta with you, descending through 7,000.
I'm going to speed up my descent here just because we ended up about 1,000 feet too high.
Mooney 247 Victor Delta, New York approach, good evening.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and go heading mode now.
Visual approach on 19er.
3013, expect visual approach 19er.
We're going to go ahead to go to procedure and we're going to activate vectors to final. Okay, now that should load. That should load what we need here. 110, 15. Okay, good. Good. That's loaded up and there's our approach course. Okay, very good. We're on our way down to 4,000. Speed looks good. 95, just confirming 195. Yes, 110, 15. Perfect.
36, contact New York approach 127.6. Have a good night.
127.6, Pilot Club 36, good night.
All right. We're doing okay, guys. We're doing okay. Nice frame rate. Yeah, thanks, man. Well, we'll take it. Melvin, would you like the link for the perf calculator? Yeah, man. Share away, Steve. I appreciate that. I'd love to check it out. Here comes 4. I think we're going to try to hold about 220 speed-wise. I think we're doing pretty good, honestly. Looks like traffic-wise as well. There's 4,000. We're going to level. Explain still is great. Tetorboro, and you are right.
16, turn left heading 040.
Turn 040, November 11816.
A7 Victor Delta, descend maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, November 7 Victor Delta.
Yep, it for sure is nothing wrong with this sim. A little dated in some ways, but you remember, Tetorboro, when this sim came out, it was touted as like it was made for night. Uh-oh, what do I have here? Fuel getting a little bit low on the right hand side. Yeah, I pushed it a little bit, didn't I? I pushed it a little. Okay, I don't want to slow down that much. 220 would be good. And it still does look pretty good at night. No question. Look at all that traffic out there. That's so awesome. Golly, I love that. I love that.
Phenom 816 airspeed.
200, Phenom 816.
816, maintain 220 knots.
220, November 11816. That we can do. Hey, Rob, you're on your way from Syracuse. I did stock you a little bit on Volanta there. How is that newly upgraded SR22? I still haven't done that yet. I need to get in there and do it.
Approach, this is November 2% Victor Delta. Did you want me to fly present heading after Sierra Bravo Juliet, or proceed to Strad for the approach?
Kind of wondering if they're like if we're gonna be in
Mooney 7 Victor Delta, fly
getting
heading
in line
760.
behind these guys here or not.
060,
I'm not
November 2%
100% sure, but yep. I'm guessing that maybe a lot of the stuff you really won't notice, right? If they do it right, like it'll still be the same incredible aircraft. It'll just be ready to work in X-Plane 12. Man, we got to be getting close to that, don't we? Nothing else. We'll have a couple airplanes that'll come straight across. That one in the Flight Factor 757. And then I'm really excited. The AFM
816, contact New York approach 127.6. Have a good night.
2760 November 11816. We'll see you.
Yep.
2760. New York approach. Hello, Phenom November 11816 at 4000.
Phenom 11816, New York approach, roger.
But anyway, the AFM people are working on upgrading their Mooney fleet, which is really awesome. And it's supposed to be like a major, like from the ground up type rebuild. There's a few people that say it could be torque sim quality when it's all said and done, so that'd be wonderful. I picked that up on sale when I first, like back in X-Plane 11.4 or something like that. It just was so clunky frame wise, I couldn't really fly them. And then I got the one in Microsoft Flight Sim from Carenado, and I just haven't gone back to it. But that would be it's 3 different Moonies. It's the Acclaim, the Mooney, and the Ovation, I think, or the Acclaim, the Ovation, and the Ovation 2. But it's a neat plane. Be great to have a really good rendition in X-Plane. That might be Tetorboro, potentially. This will be our one and only leg tonight. That's the AFM Mooney, Steve. Threshold guys talked a little bit about that a while back. It was pretty cool to see. Right, Turnover and I need it, man. You know how distractible I am, dude. Yeah, hang on to them. I mean, they're not gonna. It's not gonna be a free update, free upgrade from what they were announcing, but you'll get a discount, which that's fair. I'm okay with that.
New York approach, number 2% Victor Delta with you.
With you, I heard it. I heard it. With you. Somebody please give me an exclamation point with you.
With you.
Thank you, Fixie. It's our own little good-natured cyberbullying. With you, Fish Finder, in the box. I think there's one more. I don't remember.
Club 74, 5 miles from Tugs, turn right heading 160, maintain 1,500 until
I
established.
kind of got a feeling we're following this guy right here.
Back Club 74, roger, turn right head 160, maintain 1,500 until established on local ILS runway 19 approach 567.
So I have a question.
110-2000, Pilot Club 6.
Is Pilot Club, is it a legit real world call sign, or is this just another like really popular VATSIM group like Alpaca that like they're so popular now that they have a VATSIM call sign?
Air approach, Talon 910, auto heading is 090 at 4000.
Does anybody know?
Talon 910, Diego approach, roger. November 11816, turn right heading 090, descend to maintain 3000.
Right turn 090 down to 3000, 11816.
Pilot Club 6, Tetorboro Airport, it's your 3 o'clock, 10 miles, report inside.
Report inside, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, turn right heading 160, cleared visual approach, runway 19er.
Right heading 160, clear visual 19er, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, traffic at your 2 o'clock, 5 miles, 1,200 to TBM on the ILS.
We have the traffic, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 6, follow that traffic.
We'll follow traffic, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 74, contact Tetorboro Tower, 119.5, good day.
190.5, good day, Pilot Club 6.
Pilot Club 36, turn right heading 130.
Right, 130, Pilot Club 36.
I don't think that is Tetorboro. I think that guy out there is Tetorboro. It's kind of where all these guys are heading, and we're going to be following this guy. We're running low on fuel. Shouldn't be an issue, though. So can anybody, again, confirm or deny if the Pilot Club is a real-world call sign, like a real-world company, or if it's just a VATSIM outfit? Okay, so I have a follow-up question, Fixie.
Speed 210, Talon 910.
This is particularly applicable to you, my good man. Don't you think we need to come up with a call sign for the Virtual USA Flying Club? Right? Don't you think we need it?
Right, 160, maintain 2,100 until established, cleared ILS runway right approach.
Kind of cool.
Pilot Club 6, contact Tetorboro Tower, 119.
And it wouldn't have to be, I mean, it could be Speedbird or what, I mean, something crazy, man.
November 11816, turn right heading 110.
Right turn 110, 11816. 10. Yeah, man. I mean, we just got to get the word out, and I think so. I think I might run it by him tonight, unless you beat me to it. I think it'd be kind of cool. You know, like I'll give the Pilot Club credit. They've kind of got a brand now on VATSIM, kind of like the Alpaca guy, right? Or Snack Air, right? Doesn't John Fly have Snack Air? So we should have something for us Virtual USA Flying Club guys. Be kind of a fun thing to come up with in the community, I think. The gate transfer Explorer at the airport Atlanta video was awesome. Not sure how we do that though. I think the TPC WAT all have a system to assign numbers. Oh well, you would know better than me for sure on that, Brett. But like, how does like maybe what we need to do is contact somebody from the Pilot Club and just say, hey, how did you become a thing?
119.5, Pilot Club 36,
Get a little slow here, aren't I? All right, nobody coming off our left-hand side, so we are definitely next in line. I can see that guy right there. I believe they're all heading into Tetorboro. Maybe not. It's difficult to tell. Denver's nice. It is, Turner Burn. Absolutely. I like that airport.
You're approaching DD60 at 5615 November 4000 heading 040. November 11816, descend to maintain 2000.
2000, 11816.
Who else was checking in? TBM
All right.
5615
Got to
November
keep the speed
4000
now
heading
down below
040.
200 if I'm not mistaken. And I think
TBM 5615 November, New York approach, roger.
I'm just about ready to start hand flying this baby.
Talon 910.
1-9er.
Heading 130.
Tim Dog is correct. That is
130,
what
Talon 910.
we've been assigned.
New York approach, good evening, pilot code 826080, heading 5000.
Pixie says they all use the CARS system to track flights. Quite a bit of infrastructure.
November 11816, 3 miles from, 2 miles from Munville, turn right heading 160, maintaining 1500 until established, cleared ILS runway 19er approach.
Turning right 160, we'll maintain 1,500 till established. Cleared for the ILS 19er approach, November 11816.
Talon 910, descend to maintain 2000.
Freaking on it, guys.
2000, Talon 910. Number 247,
Passed it.
Victor Delta, turn right heading 130.
Blew past it.
130, November 7 Delta.
A little bit of a late turn there, but that's okay. We'll pick it back up, I think, here and be just fine. We're below the glide slope, so that's we're good. We're good. We'll just maintain right here. And when we get on the ground, I am planning. I mean, there's just nothing but FBOs here, but I'm planning on
November 11816, slow to approach speed, contact Tetorboro Tower, 119.5.
slow to approach speed and over to tower. November 11816. We'll see it. Tetorboro Tower, hello, November 11816 on the ILS 19er. Please tell me I got the right frequency.
Tower 11816, Tetorboro Tower, hello, your number 3, following 2 Kodiaks on a 1 and 3 mile final, runway 19er, clear to land.
19er number 3, clear to land, November 11816. I gotta slow down, is what he's saying.
And Tower, Cirrus 2797, Mike, holding short at 24, ready to go.
Comes the glide slope.
2797, Mike, Tetorboro Tower, hello.
I do not see. I see one of them, I guess. Anyway, when we get on the ground, we're turning right. We're gonna park at one of those FBOs on that west side. All right, almost there, almost there, almost there. First notch of flaps coming out. Whoa, 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 whoa.
24 line up away, Skywest 468.
Second notch of flaps coming out. Third land gear coming down. We're gonna just use all our drag to try to keep us slow and behind the Codies. And get us back on the glide slope. Speed coming down. Quick yet. There we go. That's better. Landing lights and taxi lights are on. I forgot to turn those guys off, so we're good there. Gear is down and indicating.
Exiting to the right, no delay, over ground. Thanks, Pilot Club 6.
A little slow.
Skywest 460, are we ready for an immediate? We're ready for immediate. Skywest
We'll put the pressure on you, boy. Just a bit slow here. Let me.
61 departure on the crossing runway prior to your arrival. You guys said that, you repeat that? Number 816, expect one departure prior to your arrival on the crossing runway.
816, affirm.
Skywest 460, runway 24, clear for takeoff, no delay.
This is going to be a tight one, boys.
24
This is going to be a tight one. I love it. He's on the crossing runway here. And he's just now getting started. This ought to be pretty cool. Oh, piece of cake, man. Look at that. That was cool. Continue.
Where's the spoon? Pilot Club 36, welcome to Tetorboro. You can contact ground point 9er.
A little bit high, a little bit quick. Not too bad, though.
Tetorboro Tower, Tower 910, ILS 19. Alpha 910, Tetorboro Tower, Tower 19, clear to land. 19, clear to land, Tower 910. That's 468, nice job. Contact departure 128.55. Departure 128.55.
Come on, sweetheart, you got to land at some point here. Oh, we're down. Sorry. I did not feel it. That was kind of cool. We'll roll it to the end. I kept lifting the nose thinking flare, hold it, hold it, hold it.
Good job.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Can I get this one? Yes, I can. That was all right. That was not bad at all. Clean up the flaps. And yeah, we'll just take anything here straight ahead, honestly.
Good to mingle with these laid-back country folk, don't it, Harry? I like it a lot.
All right. I don't know. Did we get the handoff here to ground? I don't know if we did or not. At Tower, sorry, November 11806. Did you give us a handoff to ground?
1816, I did not, but you can call them on 121.9er. Have a good day.
Hey, thanks for the event, man. It was a blast.
Awesome. Love to hear it.
Tetorboro ground. Hello, Phenom, November 11816. Holding short of Kilo. Taxi to your fanciest of FBOs, sir.
See, where are you at? 1816. Okay, I got you. You see the JetBlue A320 to your right?
I actually, yeah, I see somebody coming down the taxiway there. Yes.
Alright, actually, if you want to make my life easy, you can just enter straight into Jet, where the other planes are, or you can go to Signature South.
Yeah, we'll just go straight in. I was just teasing you, man. Thanks for a great event, though. It was a lot of fun.
Good.
Did anybody else just see that guy cut me off? What the heck was that all about? I'm glad I left the landing lights on to blind him. Or did I? Yeah. Boy, the frickin' taxi lights on this bird is not, they're not good. Alright, Stroby's coming off. Let's get parked here and then we'll get caught up on all the shenanigans in the chat window here. All of you rascals, you hooligans and rapscallions. It is a VATSIM event, Tetorboro, yep. It's called Trouble at Tetorboro. And it was anything but. It was a ton of fun. Enjoyed the heck out of it, man. It was awesome. Awesome, awesome. Alright, we're just finding a spot in here somewhere. And let's see what we can do here. Oh, there's a plane right there. We'll just park next to this guy. Clearly he's a CSL issue, but that's alright. That'll work. Ooh, there's somebody departing. That's awesome. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Alright, let's get shut down.
Alright, no problem. Just follow behind the JetBlue A320.
Where's my...
Join Gulf.
I thought my brake is down here. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. There we go.
Now you're gonna hold short. Okay, follow JetBlue short of T4, Tower 19.
Engine stops. We're gonna just kind of let it spin down here. And yeah, let's take a quick look here. First of all, Good Fixins used a command so much he got on cool down there. Bad boy. good fixins. Trying to distract me. How did we do though? Like it seriously felt that smooth. Complete this flight. And what's the damages here? I was a little bit left of center, and I felt like I was a little floaty. Ooh, my goodness, 35.9er. That's not bad. And 96, maybe just a smidgen slow. Where was I in terms of the runway though? Oh yeah, like look how far down. So here's the end of the runway. I was halfway down the runway, so I really floated that one. So that's a kind of a C minus. Like this landing rate looks good, but that was not a great landing. But hand flying at about this point, kind of did okay, I think. And overall had a lot of fun. That's what matters. Let's see.
1910, let's see.
Signature has the best cookies. Yeah, man. Friend also says creamery butter. Yeah, I think I.
Traffic on a 2.5 mile funnel.
Yep, I should have been down a little bit sooner. But the one thing that this has a little bit of a reputation with is it does tend to float just a little bit here. So yeah, some of that's me, the pilot, but some of it's also the add-on and just the physics. And they claim that's the way it is, but I don't know. I don't fly the thing, but anyway. So but I appreciate the compliments there. Yeah, Downwind Sim actually called it a bit long. Yep, for sure. Turn and Burn was calling it too. I was a little high, a little low. I was kind of one of those little hey, little ho deals. And yeah, you guys throwing the sounds in there at the end. I love it. I love it. Way to keep me focused there, Rob Valkyrie. Yep, hard to slow down. So we have speed brakes, right, friend? All we actually do. I forgot about that. But we got her slowed down okay, I think. South Signature is what Rob was recommending. Yeah, very cool, very cool. All right. Hey, thank you guys for coming out. That was really fun. That was
Thanks
really
for
fun.
watching my
Let's
papa.
get thinking about outros here. This will be the only leg tonight. It is Thursday. I unfortunately do have to work tomorrow, but I'd love to just stay here and fly all night long with you. But we'll do a little something maybe tomorrow night and then this weekend as well. Speaking of coming up on the stream, I do have a historic route coming up, planned on Saturday, I should say, and 4 o'clock Mountain Time, which is 2300 Zulu. That's the plan for right now. We'll see how that goes. Next Tuesday, the Virtual USA Flying Club has an event called Traveling the Wilderness Road. That's a midnight Zulu, 5 p.m. Mountain Time deal. And then just a mental note, next Thursday I will not be streaming. I've got commitment with the church, so I will not be able to stream. But anyway, I will have some cool news next week that I'll share with you guys. But thank yous again for everybody who stopped by, all of our new friends that came in there, and then friend all, thanks for the 3-month re-ascription. It's really nice of you, and yeah, I appreciate your support as always. We are going to head over, and this is a guy that we haven't talked to in a while, Mr. Sim Caesar, and let's go say hey to Sim Caesar. He's doing some flying in one of the Pipers, so should be a lot of fun. And yeah, I'll see you over there. We'll chat for a little bit, toss him some flaming dragon emotes and all that good stuff. And yeah, until Saturday, have a great night. Take care. God bless.